Ladies and gentlemen, the truth is out. Finally, the truth is out. Okay, our people usually say that ake uchiongwa. Ake uchiongwa means that you can't use your hands to cover the moon. And our people also say that aka anaghị ekpuchi afọ ime, anaghị eze afọ ime ezo. It means that you cannot hide pregnancy, no matter how you try, no matter how hard you try. You cannot cover pregnancy. The most you can do is conceal it, cover it for first, second, third months, or latest 4 months. The fifth, sixth months, it will push out by himself, forcefully, to forcefully push out to the glaring eyes of everybody. That is what is happening today. Okay? You remember in 2013 that some Biafra agitators, Massob members, okay, Massob is a movement for actualization of sovereign state of Biafra, Massob. These are the first group or the main group we know that started this Biafra agitation, headed by Owazurike, Raf Owazurike. Okay, this group we are maimed. They were attacked every day. They gathered. They were armless, with no arm, and peaceful. But wherever they gathered, anytime they gather, the Nigerian security operatives would invade that place and buy many people. This has been happening recurrently. It happened several times. Okay, in 2013. In Ezu River, there is one river in Oka called Ezu River. Okay, about 35 dead bodies, decomposing dead bodies were found in the river, and where people found out that these were Massob members of Massob were shot and by them, security operators, Nigerian military and soldiers, whoever they are. They killed these guys for asking for Biafra and threw their bodies into the river. And the government then, P2B, launched an investigation. So when they launched the investigation, an autopsy were carried out, but the result didn't come out. The result was not made open, was not made known to the public. And Nnamdi Kanu, the IPOB leader then, was asking questions, was calling out governor then, Peter Obi, who was the governor of Anambra State then. Nnamdi Kanu then was calling out Peter Obi, asking him what is the result of those autopsy which was conducted on those corpses, those decomposing corpses. To those of you who were followers of Nnamdi Kanu back then in 2012 and 2013, you can remember that Nnamdi Kanu was always shouting, asking, what is the result of the autopsy conducted on those decomposing dead bodies? But nobody said anything. In fact, you can remember that Nnamdi Kanu was really shouting, talking. Every day Nnamdi Kanu was asking Peter Obi to give us the result. What is the result of those decomposing dead bodies? The result of the autopsy. But nobody said anything. And today, Peter Obi has, I don't know if it escaped him or what, he made a tweet. He tweeted about it today on his X page, formerly known as Twitter. Let me call it his Twitter page. He tweeted today and he said something about it. He gave account on what happened. He said that it was the government of Goodluck Jonathan that directed or commanded them to hands off the investigation, not to go ahead with the investigation. Those dead bodies that were the bodies of Massob members who were by security operatives just because they were asking for Biafra. They were harmless. They were harmless. They didn't carry any gun. They didn't carry any rifle, no weapon. They were just marching with their flag, and the security operatives by them. And nobody said anything. Nnamdi Kanu was shouting every day, asking what is the result of those autopsy. And today, Peter Obi had made a statement about it. But who posted this very story is Sahara Reporters on their Facebook page, which I want to read it now. The story said, the former governor of Anambra State, Peter Obi, has stated that the Nigerian government asked his government to hands off when 35 decomposing bodies were found in the Anambra River in 2013. Abia State Governor Alex Oti recently stated that over 80 decomposing corpses, including 20 headless ones, as well as countless skeletons, were discovered by security operatives during a raid on the forest around the Lokpanta cattle market in the Umunuch axis of the Enugu-Port Harcourt Expressway. Oti made the revelation on Sunday during second edition of his monthly media chart in Umuahia, the state capital. However, Peter Obi, who was the state governor between 2007 and 2014, and the Labour Party candidate in the 2023 presidential election, in a statement via X on Thursday, recalled how he faced a similar situation in Anambra State. Obi commended Oti for taking a bold step against insecurity in the state, adding that the security of lives and property should be the primary responsibility of any government. He said, "I read the bone-chilling story coming out of Abia State, where over 80 bodies were reportedly recovered around the cattle market, with about 20 headless decomposing bodies. This level of barbarism and extremely cruel acts only reflects how insecure our environment has been. It unearths how insecurity has continued to ravage many parts of the country, taking innocent lives and killing the economy. I thank the Abia State Governor, Dr. Alex Oti. For taking such a bold step against insecurity in the state. This is highly emulatable." Peter Obi continues, "I recall facing a similar situation in 2013 as the governor of Anambra State. I was accompanying President Goodluck Jonathan to an official engagement outside the country when I received the sad report of about 35 decomposing bodies floating on Ezu River, Anambra. I had to leave everything to rush back to the state to attend to the situation and ensure that order was restored in the vicinity. Investigation was immediately commenced with autopsies conducted before the federal government took over the process and asked the state government to hands off. Security of lives and property remains the primary duty of any government and key to any meaningful development we hope to experience as a nation. We must therefore prioritize it. I encourage governments at all levels to make more efforts in combating insecurity in the nation." So you see, successive Nigerian governments have had their hands in one way or the other in creating insecurity in the southeast. In the next video, I will tell you how the government of Muhammadu Buhari completely militarized the southeast. What is going on? The insecurity that you are experiencing in the southeast this time, I will explain to you one after the other how the government of Muhammadu Buhari militarized it, caused the insecurity in the southeast. Okay, so please don't forget to share this video after watching, and don't forget to click the follow button so that you can receive our videos and our news and stories whenever we send them out, because on this very page, News Hunters, we will always bring you news, stories and videos to entertain, educate you and also inform you. Go ahead and share the video. Thank you.